registrations will be getting done here. We'll be with you in about 2 minutes' time. Got some last-minute registrations, such as the interest on this triple Torrens opportunity. Very excited to bring it to market. Of course, Matt Langdon, John Grime, and the entirety of the team, very excited to share this with you. We'll be back in about 2 minutes' time with a last-minute registration. Thanks so much. Some Torrens titles to attempt all sorts today. But let's look at some of the terms and conditions that govern and protect sale by auction in New South Wales. Naturally, all bidders at auction must be registered in the bidders record. I have cited this. I'm excited to see your spirited participation here today. A very simple prerequisite, of course, is showing that number to identify whenever bidding with confidence here. It looks like you'll have a bidding concierge helping you every step of the way. I do reserve the right to exercise one bid and one bid alone on behalf of my vendor on each of these titles. If I do, you'll hear the language vendor bid, but I'd much rather hear and see where you see value here today. I can also refuse any bids not in my owner's best interest. So if you do try and start too low or move in increments too small, if I refuse those, I'm not trying to build any friction. I'm not trying to upset anyone. I'm purely trying to avoid any illusion of being closer to the finish line, closer to ownership than you necessarily are. So if we work in the increments I prescribe, start at a happy place, we'll finish in a very happy place, and we'll get you home and hosed before dinner tonight. The most important term and condition with sale by auction is the first call, the second call, the third and final call, and the fall of the gavel on the contract like so. The highest bidder, of course, the unconditional purchaser, calling for a 10% deposit unless otherwise organised with all your solicitors. We'll get your moniker on the contract. We've got some more bidders joining us here, which is great. We're letting those in. We've got I think it's close to 30 people in the auction back room, which is absolutely fantastic. We'll get you to sign the contract. We'll get the house in your possession. We'll get stuck into it, but let's kick it off with a much-awaited title, of course. We've got three of these, and wow, an absolute stunning proposition. 32A Sherwin Avenue, Castle Hill, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, the dual car accommodation. One of my favourite acronyms in real estate is DLUC, double lock-up garage. Beautiful stuff. The whole home has been put together absolutely perfectly. It's got an SOA kitchen. That's a state-of-the-art kitchen. Of course, ducted air conditioning throughout. You've got the premium underlay carpets. Everything you could possibly need for an exceptionally happy life. The Metro, it's 10 minutes away. Ray White Castle Hill is very close as well. If you need to pop in and say thank you, Matt Langdon, for the incredible opportunity. Of course, you're close to Castle Hill Public School, Castle Hill High. You name it. It's within easy reach for you and your family. Torrens title, of course, all these homes are Torrens title, which means no strata, nothing to worry about, and of course, a lovely bit of independence here for you and your family. We sell these away, 4-bedroom Torrens title houses, the first of which, a very exciting opportunity. Let's have a quick look in the auction back room. I can see all my favourite agents just on the phone, getting excited. We've got Craig Robinson there. We've got Daniel Larbus. We've got Matt Langdon, the king of the castle on this one, of course. Carl Anthony, Joey Zhao, you name it. They're all saying a big g'day, giving you a wave. And, of course, great to see them working hard for all the bidders who want to call this one theirs. Very excited about this. Cale Sharp giggling away all the way to the finish line, I'd say. And a few of the bidders there, some with the cameras on. Linda Butterfield, hello. Good to see the family there. Great to see some friendly faces. And, of course, I'm going to leave it to you. I'm going to open the bidding floor of the digital variety. Where do we start? Where do we go? Who wants to kick things off here today for 32A Sherwin Avenue, Castle Hill? A great opportunity for you and your family. Who wants to kick us off? Open the bidding. Yeah, it's a bit of a prelude. Ooh, I probably need to start in the happy to kick off around the 1.1 mark. Carl Anthony coming through with a serious bid there. I appreciate the optimism, Craig, of your bidder, but we set the baseline there. Let's spring up from here at $1.1 million. The bidder now 1-1 the call and straight to 1-150, I'd imagine, from here. But at 1.1, a lot of home for $1.1 million. So much opportunity. It's a brand new home, a beautiful construction. You can see no expenses have been spared here. Of course, the ducted aircon, the beautiful kitchen, you name it. It's been done. Can't do 1-150. Have a quick chat at this stage at 1-150. Having to move in those 50s just to get us to where we need to go. Don't want to give anyone the illusion of being closer to home ownership than they are. Of course, if you are curious about the auction process, Ray White has been conducting auctions around the country for 118 years. Of course, lots of process, lots of excitement, lots of transparency. You see exactly what's going on. But in this exciting new normal, of course, the digital auction is what we are embracing, where everyone is safe within the comfort of their own homes, of course, sanitised, socially distanced, and of course, still engaged in this incredible opportunity here today. Can we do 150 there, Kale? Joe's talking there, Craig's talking, Daniel Lamas talking, Matt Langdon. 1,160,000. Oh! Good strong bid, 60 on top. Joel Simpson coming out of the woodwork there with a great bid there. 1,160 now, and same courtesy back and call it 1,220 if you like, or maybe 1,222. Always fun to have some fun with the numbers, and of course 1,222 I'd suggest from here, but at 1,160 we sit, wait and wonder where we go from here. Arguably a great proposition for the investor, for the family, I've been tempted by not just this one, but the two that follow. The whole three propositions are absolutely enticing. At 1,160 here, I don't believe it. Looks like Joel's bidder may have the highest bid at this stage now at 1,160. Can you do 1,2 for us? Strong bid, a $60,000 bid there. I like that. At $1.22 million, the bid now. 122 the call, and of course happy to move in the 60s or maybe a 30 if it makes it easy, and call it a nice round number at 1.25. But at 1,220 here, who takes me to 80 or maybe 1.3? You let me know where you want to go. We can take it easy or we can take it fast. It's your choice. It's your future. But of course, it's an opportunity that will not come again. This is a unique proposition. I've seen nothing like it for some time, and it absolutely excites me what this owner has done, what they've produced for you and your family to get the freedom, the strata-free freedom of a Torrens-Tidal home. Yes. Oh, a bit early on for a 10. Happy to take a 30, call it 1.25 if you like. Here, have a chat to them. Absolute gentleman, Joel Simpson. I'm sure he'll encourage you to make a serious bid here, but at 10, probably a little bit light on right now. But happy to jump on top and call it 1.25 from here to 1,220 the call now. $220,000 at 122 the call. A great opportunity. Once again, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, the double lock-up garage as well. Just the money you'll save on getting the car detailed. Yes. 125, Daniel Lamas with a great bid there, $30,000 on top of the predecessor. Of course, at 1.25 here, at 1,250 now, $1,250,000, 1.25. We sit, wait, and wonder who takes me to 3. Should we call it 1.3? Let's not muck around. Sometimes you can spend the 5s, the 10s. You can play the game. You know, you Google what works at auction. I'll tell you what works: good, strong bidding and confidence. Who's going to have this? Who's going to call this home? Imagine rolling in there, just the beautiful automatic double lock-up garage, ducted aircon. 1,270. We'll work at the 20 there at 1,270 now. 1,270 the call. Great bidding and buying there. John Grimer, of course, he would have been at some of the open inspections showing you great value of this home. And of course, they have been heavy inspections of the private and open home variety, of course, here at 1,270. The bid now 1.27 here. John Grimer's bidder. Very happy to be buying this level, I'd imagine. What an opportunity here at 1,270. I don't believe it. First chance now at $1.27 million. Second call at 1,270. Third and final chance now at 1,270. Are we finished? Are we silent? Well, there's a... Hey, sorry. No, I did get excited. Excuse me. My apologies. I did get excited there. And I can imagine a few people would have been pretty upset to miss out on this. But at 1,270, a lot of home to miss out on here at $1.27 million. At 1,270 the call. Daniel Lamas working hard there. You can see Craig Robinson with... pretty high-end earpiece. I think he's working there with his buy, which is great. Joey Zhao doing a great job. Carl Anthony, yes. I would not. I'll take a 10 if you like and work with that. Carl. John Grimer's bidder looks like he's got it. I'll take a 10 on top. What do you say? Can you do a 5 for us? Happy to take a 5 there if you like, Joe. I want to work with everyone here. Matt Langdon. Having a chat to a few parties as well. Looks like he's in the Ray White Castle Hill office. We've got agents working from 1,275 at $1,275,000 now. 1,275 the call, and straight to 3 from here, I'd imagine, at $1.27 million now. At 1,275, the bid here. Joel Simpson's party, very happy to purchase this level. No justification for hesitation at this level now. 1.3. 1280 will chip away brick by brick if you like. We can take it fast or slow, as I said before. At 1280, we roll around to 1280 and 1290, should we say, maybe 1.3 at 1280. Brand new, absolute comfort, all the state-of-the-art architecture you can possibly imagine. This is a home that you move in and relax. There's been certain stresses in 2020, not from here on for one lucky party. Everything you need, brand new, designed to perfection. You will live like a king and a queen. But you've got to fight for it. All right. At 1280, at 1280 the call. Happy to have another 5 on top if you like. I'd much rather see something a little bit stronger than that. It is our last auction of the day, so we can make a night of it. No need to flick over to Netflix. We'll be here for a bit of a show for you. 1.3. 1285, the bid to be there at 8 to 1285, the call, and John Grimer straight back at 13. I'd imagine from here at 1285, the bid to be now 1285, the call. $1,285,000. Once again, we have been conducting all sorts of auctions over the last 118 years with the Ray White Group across the country. It's a new era. It's an exciting time where we can reach people's lounge rooms where they can safely transact with transparency and the auction process that we've loved and enjoyed over the last, 1.18 centuries. What do you say here? 1285. Who wants to jump back in top? Joel's still talking there. Of course, Carl Anthony working hard. Joey's out. He's been writing some loans this week, but he's certainly going to be writing on a contract with his bidder this evening if he jumps in top there. A few more. Another 5. 1290 it is, chipping away. 1290 the call, or 1.9 or 29. 1.9, no. 1290 the bid be now. 1290 now. 1.3. The 5s are just eliciting competition here, Kyle. You've got to spend money to save money sometimes, and you certainly will. Put a 20 on top and call it 1310 or maybe 1313. Sometimes these symmetrical numbers rolling over some of the bigger increments will intimidate your competition, and that's what I urge and implore you to do here. The 5s aren't working. Call it 1310. 1.29 the bid now. 129 the call. I absolutely love the passion, the excitement and the energy of each and every one of the agents at Ray White Castle Hill. Of course, absolute gentlemen. Always happy to help you get from where you are to where you want to be, and that's what we are doing here today. Paul Conti's working hard there as well, doing a great job, having a chat to his bidder. Of course, we have got 30 participants in the auction room here. You can see them online there, which is fantastic. All having a conversation, seeing what we need to do here now. At 1290, no, what do we do from here? Happy to take a 5 on top. Rather see a 15 or a 20. Scare away the competition. You've got to fight for good property like this, and you can see with the double-digit registrations, you can certainly see excitement is on the table here this afternoon, ladies and gents. Get some certainty back in 2020. Take charge of your life. Take control of your circumstance, and right now is a chance to do exactly that. Look your partner in the eye. Make the phone call if you need to. Dig deep, because I don't want you to miss out on this one here. 32A Sherwin Avenue, Castle Hill. Of course, a lovely 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, dual car accommodated Torrens title home. All set and ready to go. It's a turnkey solution to all your domestic desires. And that's what we're here to help you certainly realise this afternoon. 1290 though. Happy to call it 10 on top if you like. Joel's just double checking with his there. We might even get Matt to have a quick chat. You've got your mic on there, Joel Simpson. I'm not sure if you're having a conversation with us. Joel, we'll just mute Joel if we can there. All right, Joel. Thanks, mate. Okay, so we're just going to check a few other parties here. Okay, we still have conversations going on a few of the windows, so I'm very reluctant to slam the gavel down here with still plenty of buyers engaged. Of course, we don't want to leave anyone out in the cold, especially as we dive deeper into winter. That ducted aircon. 1.3... 1295. It was a long wait for $5,000 there, Carl, but it was still $5,000. And who am I to say no to a lovely 5 in the hand? And there we have there 1295, the bit of it now, 1295, which means we need to roll over that big increment there. Of course, don't use that to be fearful. Use it to scare your competition. John, get them into 310. on top of the mill there, maybe 320. I like the idea of 13-13, 1-3-1-3. A little bit of symmetry on the contract, never hurt anyone. It certainly will only hurt your competition at this stage. At 1-2-9-5, all other parties relegated to second best. Not a place of comfort during auction or life in general. You know, you get a pamphlet about the property and a follow-up email if you come second at these auctions. Number one, if you win, you get the whole beautiful house. So what do? Where do we go from here? At $1.295 million, first call, John, where are we? Second call, third and final call at $1,200,000. All right, mate, the camera went off there. I thought maybe you'd collapsed on the computer with all the excitement here. Of course, working exceptionally hard throughout the campaign, and it doesn't stop here, not until the finish line for John Grimer, an absolute real estate practitioner, working hard, following the process, and, of course, doing all his owners proud, but being a genuine bloke as well that makes it very easy for every buyer to connect and resonate with. So credit to him. He's working hard there. I'm going to give him a moment. Not going to rush things here. To 1-2-9-5. Of course, a lot of opportunity here for sub 1-3. I don't believe it. Is it too late for me to register? Can I? Okay, then there are some restrictions on that. But at 1-2-9-5, I can imagine there's a lot of excited people holding back. I admire all of your restraint for holding back on this much home at 1.295. At 1.295, who rolls me over the 3? Not just a 3. Scare away your competition. Of course, scare away your competition and call it 1-3-10, 1-3-13, I'd suggest. Johnny Grimer still working hard there. Another 5, just on the nose, on the knocker. $1.3 million, the bid now, 1-3 the call, which puts the ball firmly back in Kyle Sharp's bidder's court. We play it away like a slow game of table tennis at $5,000 a pop. Probably not the Australian Open, but we'll call it backyard table tennis at this stage here. Pop, back and forth at $1.3 million on the nose. The 5s, they're just creating competition here. Kyle, if they've got 13,000, it seems like a bizarre concept, but sometimes those double numbers can just hoodwink, just sort of scare away your competition. And they're hot on your heels. Let them know, Kyle. Johnny Grimer's buy doesn't seem like they're going anywhere with these 5, so I'd suggest something strong, maybe a 13-20 if you like, but at $1.3 million the bid now, 1-3 the core. Huge opportunity. Front of the block there, roll off the street, straight into your double lock-up garage. Walk inside those high ceilings, of course, ducted aircon comfort. 3 bathrooms. You've got everything you possibly need in this location as well. About 10 minutes to the metro. Of course, easy access to Castle Hill Public School, Castle Hill High, and of course Ray White Castle Hill. Yes. Did I hear that correctly? Matt Langdon has come on and we are selling this gem of a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, double lock-up garage for 1-3. I did not see this happening. We are playing for keeps. If you've got anything left, anything at all in the tank, now is the chance. Have a chat. Have a chat, Kale. Don't let them miss out here. Carl Anthony getting excited, of course, and as I would be as well if I was talking to a bidder right now, I'd say this is your chance to get that certainty back in your 2020. Get off the roller coaster of real estate inspections and pull up in a luxurious, state-of-the-art, beautifully designed home. It's a very unique proposition, but I'm going to call this one through. At $1,300,000, I don't believe this. We are selling away to John Grimer's bidder. I think all the other parties are out. Oh, he's back. Cheeky bid. And sometimes the 11th hour does bring out the cheekiness, which I adore and employ in all of my bidding parties here at 1-3-0-3, the bid. A little bit of fun, a little bit of symmetry there at 1-3-0-3. Then on top, Johnny, and call it 13-13. 2 can play that game, round them out and call it 13-13. But at 1-3-0-3, we sit waiting to wonder where we go from here at $1.303 million now. First chance, I think he's done it. Second chance now at 1-3-0-3. 13-11 or 13-13. What would you like, John Grimer? I like the sound of 13-20 to scare them away. The 3s, the 5s. I can see that. I was just entertaining myself there for a moment. But if you are curious about the value of your home, if you're watching us maybe on Facebook or perhaps on raywhitecastlehill.com.au, we appreciate your attendance, but give any of the agents a call. You can have a chat, see exactly what your home is worth. Have a look at some of the data of the huge presence we have as a network across the country. Another 2 on top at 13.05. And there's victory. There's the taste of sweet victory when you beat someone at auction for a mere $2,000. Or you come back with another 5 and call it 13.10. What does he do? What does he say? I think it is a male bidder there with Carl. 13.05 here now. I have to call it through. I think you've done it. What an incredible victory here at 13.05 now. First chance at $1.305 million. Second time in calling now at 13.05. Third and final call at $1,305,000. I was just getting excited. That's all right. Now have a conversation. That's fine. We can definitely wait. I mean, we are, as we say, last auction of the day. And of course, as I was saying, if you are curious about the value of your home, do have a chat. Have a look through. Pick an agent you like the look of. But if you do have a relationship with the agent, give them a call. See what your home is worth. Get some data. Get some factual insights. Not just feelings. A huge network, of course, approximately 12% of the market share across Australia with Ray White. And of course, we've got some huge data we can look at and see exactly what sort of patterns are happening right now to help you and your family. Likewise, if you're buying here, I suggest you place a bid. There's some suggestions right now. Call it 5 on top. I mean, Kale, I'm happy to take 1,000 off them. I truly am, but I think it just shows weakness. 5,000, it's a good bid here at 13.10 at 1310. Chuck a 3 on top, John Grimer. I've been cheering. I've been vying for 13.13 on the contract here. I'd love to see it there, but I'd also like to see 13.33. I've just got a call from Matt Langdon. I'm going to take this one. Matt Langdon, how are you, mate? Copy that. Great. Thanks for your patience, ladies and gents. Just had a quick chat with our selling agent there, Matt Langdon. Always doing a great job. But we have got these two other properties we're going to get to, so I'm going to have to call this one through. Firm instructions there from Matt. I'm happy to take a big bid. Okay. Have a quick chat there, John. I'm going to give you a moment, but we do have 2 more. Equally beautiful, equally just the thoughtfulness of the construction. Of course, the double windows on the bedroom behind me there. You can see the drenching of natural light. Just a very savvy proposition. Whether you're a smart investor or someone who likes living the good life at home, you're going to be served very well when you look back on this purchase today. But at 1310, I can't believe it. This brand new Torrens-Idle home, 4 bedrooms. You got that lovely outdoor, everything you could possibly want for an incredibly happy family life or an incredibly profitable addition to your property portfolio here. But I will call this through, John. We do have 2 more of these today, so I'm happy to take 3 on top. I'd much rather see 10 on top and call it 13.20 here, but at 13.10, you miss out. They've beaten you by a mere 5,000. I'll take the 3 on top, John. Help them out. Otherwise, I'll call it through here. We've got 2 more to sell. First chance, second chance, third and final call at 1310, or finished or silent. Happy for permission to sell there. Are we done, John? 3 on top. I can see him talking. You are leaving. It's the 11th hour there. And he's giving me the old international symbol for just wait your turn, James. And I will. I'm a patient man, but what do you say? All right. He's still having a bit of a chat there. All right, Kale. Looks like you're done there. I understand that, mate. Absolutely. And Matt Langdon, just confirming we're good to go. All right, John. Happy for you. We're going to sell this one away at 13.10 at 1310 now at $1.31 million. First chance, second chance, third and final call at $1,310,000, or finished or silent. We are selling. Sold. Congratulations at 13.10. Great bidding and buying there, of course, which brings us to our next lot in the order of sale today. That is sold there at 1310. We'll light that. We'll lock that one up. Get the sold there. Beautiful stuff. Lovely stuff. All right. Well, that was a fight for the right to call that home their own, because sadly we've got nothing like it. We're not finished. We've got 2 more incredible opportunities here, which I'm very excited to bring to market here. Of course, 32B is where we move to from here. So I'll have a quick break, and we're going to jump across to our next one now. C. We're going to C. 32C is where we go to from here. Just confirming that there. 32C. Just loading that one up. That is sold. 32A. Just loading up. 32C. Very similar proposition. 4-bed, 3 bath, 2-car accommodation. Just getting this one loaded up nicely. Won't be a second. We'll take a 10-second, 15-second break, and no, we're good to go. Are we good to go? I think we're good to go. Let's got you that. We have got a slight technical hitch, but that's all right. We're going to do this one without the image in the background. I think we've all got imaginations. We've all had heavy inspections of this property. Of course, I'll take a break for just a second. Yeah, mate? All right, ladies and gents. We don't have the pretty image there, but we do have a very beautiful home, of course, exceptionally similar to the first proposition. 32C Sherwin Avenue. Of course, our 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car accommodation. Who wants to start me away with an open bidder offer? Happy to kick it off around that 1310 mark at 1310. Happy to start a bit below if you like. What do you say? Who wants to kick us off? Once again, double-digit registrations. I think a few people may have just missed out on 32A. So who wants to start me away? I certainly would not. I think I appreciate that conversation, but I don't appreciate that. We just sold a near identical Torrens Hoddle home for 1310. So logic, market research, and just the sheer awareness of what just happened would something around that 112 mark, 1250. What do you say? We're certainly not kicking off below that 12 mark. I mean, we've just sold that the front Torrens Hoddle there for 1310. Then let's kick us off. Let's get serious. Let's not muck around here, ladies and gents. A hugely unique proposition. No strata. It's yours to move into. We're moving in the right direction. Let's keep this conversation going, but we won't make it a locked-in bid just yet. They are moving in the right direction. Appreciate that, Sam. See if they kick us off. Maybe we kicked off the last one at 1-1, so we're certainly not going to go below that. But I prefer to see something around the 1.25 mark at 1250. Once again, if you are waiting for that moment to pounce, now is it. We've only got this and one other, and then it's gone. It is gone. Had a chat to 1.1, we'll kick it off there at 1.1 the call at $1.1 million and straight to 1.150 from here, I'd imagine. A 1.1 here on the right-hand side. Sam, have a chat to your bidder. Let's get them to get serious. Of course, no need to muck around here. You've seen an exceptionally similar floor plate at the front sale for 1.310. Happy to call it 1.2 if you like from here. Let's not muck around here. Who wants to jump back in? Kyle, Maddie, Joel. There's a few parties here. Carl Anthony talking, as he loves to do. He does get excited about auction. If you're not in the auction backroom, if you are viewing on Facebook or YouTube, the excitement of these agents is unlike anything I've seen across the state of New South Wales where I work. But we certainly are exceptionally excited to bring this opportunity to market today. 1-1 the call now. Happy to place a vendor bid on behalf of my owner, well within our rights in New South Wales, but I'd much rather hear and see where you see value. Where do we go from here at 1-1 the call? Happy to place that vendor bid, Matt. Have a chat to our owner there. Of course, a few people viewing from their lounge rooms. 1.150 is it, Carl Anthony? 1.15. Confirming that. Give you a moment to lock that in with your bidder. No justification for hesitation at this level. Well within our rights, Matty Langdon, to throw that vendor bid out there, but I'd much rather let it breathe. You know, certainly it's a home of relaxation and class, and that's what we bring to you today here. Not going to rush anyone. It is a home. It is a serious. We are at just confirming the 1.150. Apparently, we're about to lock in a 1.150. 1.2 would be yours if you'd like it, I'd suggest. Where's your bid at there, Sam? A few conversations happening. If you are viewing online, we appreciate your participation. And do have a look around after the auction finishes up. Have a look at some of the other homes on raywhitecastle.com.au. Some huge opportunities there for buyers who are well aware Money's never been cheaper. It is a great time. It truly is a huge opportunity to be buying right now. And of course, you can buy with confidence when you see the words Matt Langdon on a property. What do you say? We're at 1-1. $1.1 million, the 1-1 the call. And happy to take that 50 on top there. Happy to take 1.2. But once again, we're just checking with our vendors here. Very happy to place a level expectation here with the vendor bid, of course, as well. At $1.1 million, the bid now, 1-1 the call. Is it 50 on top there, Carl? All right, they're still having a conversation. I prefer to see 100, if that's what the deliberation is, between 150 or 1.2. All right, deep conversations. Joe's conversing with his owner there. Check out instructions for our owner there, but very happy to nudge things forward if you hesitate. I certainly will not. Not with a home that commands so much respect. Beautifully constructed, so close to so much. Once again, savvy investors, young families, this is where you want to be. This is your chance. If Carl doesn't, you do, and I like that at 150 now. And straight to 1.2, should we say, from here, $1.15 million. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, the dual car accommodation. A massive opportunity here today at 1.150, at $1.15 million now. 1.150 the call. Carl, having a deep conversation there. Of course, a few of our bidders bidding on their own behalf. 1.150 though. Great bidding and buying here at 1.150. Who wants to bump us forward? Happy to go straight to 1.2 if you like here. I'd suggest 1.25 though. Just a quick reminder, a second ago, near identical floor plate, 1.310. I'd love to sell it to you for 1.150, but a little bit of work to be done here, of course, at 1.150. We sit, wait and wonder, who takes us to 1.2? John Grummer. 1.250. Your microphone's off, John. Just need that microphone on. John? I'll take a 50 at this stage here, just to, I don't want to give anyone the illusion of ownership when this far away. Can we do 50 and call it 1.2? Happy to wait. Always happy to wait. Where do we go from here? At 1.50. What do you say, John? Can they do 1.2? What do they say? Involve me in the conversation. I'm happy to help them out here and call it 1.2. Or even 1.90. I'll take a 40 if that's easier, if they're afraid of that 1.2. No need to be, though. Great bidding and buying well into the 1.2s. Can they do 1.90 there, John? Get them back in. Sam Shamal doing a fantastic job helping his bid to become a buyer here today. Carl Anthony likewise working hard, and Joe Zhao. Can we tempt your starter back in? Who wants to jump on top here at 1.150? All right, John, where's it at? Just for the sake of moving things on. Just confirming where the bidding's at there, John. Johnny G, John Grimer. He's still having a conversation. All right, bit of a discussion in the back room here. Okay, good stuff. John Grimer, where's your bidder at? All right, we'll give you a second there. Of course, as I mentioned, we do have one more of these, 32B, coming up in just a moment. You can have a quick look through on realestate.com, of course, all the features of the property, but they are very simple. We've just got the selling agent, Matt Langdon, here. I'm going to have to take this call. G'day, mate. Copy that. VB? Okay. Cool. Do you want a VB or no? VB? All right, ladies and gents, just an update from the selling agent there. Where are we at there, John? What do we do? Where do we go? What do you think? John Grimer, having a serious conversation there. It's good to see the pride these agents take. Of course, they have been doing open homes across the Hills District all day. They haven't ripped the tie off. They are working from home, some of them. No, actually, John Grimer's in the office. There's Matt Langdon having a conversation there. Where's that bidder at? 1.2? Just get that microphone on there for us, John, when you're ready here. Let us know where he's at 1.2. Happy to work with more than that if you like here. John Grimer, Where are we at? 1180, I'll work with you there and 30 on top and call it 1180 now. If there are no better bids, I'm going to call this through. I don't believe it. At $1,180,000, first call at 1.18 million. Second chance now at $1.18 million. Third and final call at $1,180,000. Are we finished? Are we silent? Sam, what's the instructions there? Is he in or out? He's still having a serious conversation. He has given me that international sign for just a minute. Thanks, James. And I will give him that, but not much more than a minute. We have got B, an incredible opportunity here. And we'd love to get to that. But Sam, do you need more time? I'm happy to pause this and come back. If we need to come back to C, we can. Sam, do you need more time? Looks like he needs a bit more time there. 1190, the bid now. 1190, the call, and a 10 back. The same courtesy, your bidder there, but we've got to be quick here, John. We've got to move on to the next one here at 1190. Straight to 12, should we say? I don't believe it. I think he's given up a $10,000 knockout blow. Great work. Sam, you've really helped this bidder get to where they need to be, and that's in the number one spot here, relegating all the other parties to second best. Not a great place to be in any part of life, but I'll call it through at 1190. First call, second call, third and final call now at $1,190,000. In or out, John? You need a bit more time? It's a very stressed conversation. He does not want to... Sorry, mate? Needs a bit more time. No, understand. Just call it 1.2. We can throw the ball back to Sam Shamal there. Once again, we do appreciate all of your attendance here. It is a Ray White online auction, of course, just like the other auctions, but more of a virtual variety. Some great pictures, which is incredible. Got those pictures back here. Here we are. Sorry? $1.2 million, the bid now. 1,222, should we say? Or maybe 1,230. Let's get aggressive and serious, Sam. Help that bidder out. Let's get them home at $1.2 million. Once again, a near identical home built at the exact same time by the same architect, by the same genius for 1310. So you're doing exceptionally well at 1.2. Take us to 1,210 is 100K below the last one. Don't let them miss out, Sam. All right. Looks like Johnny's in the lead here. First call, second call, third and final call now at 1.2. What's that? Sam, you can just see one of the agents creeping in the background there, which is good teamwork. If not a bit creepy, definitely good. He's just lingering in the back of that room there. Another 10, of course you would. At 1.210 the call now. Can you make it 12? So it's 12-12. No, 10's fine. At 1.210 the call. And back to you, John, now. 1.210, 1.220 I'd say from here. At 1.22 would be the bid, but I'd suggest 1.222. At $1.21 million now. At 12.10 the call. At $1,210,000 the bid at 12.10 the call. Great work there, Sam Shamal. You've got your bidder back in front, which is fantastic. One of our, looks like dinner time or some sort of party at one of the bidders' house here. It's great to see everyone just welcoming us into their home. As they shop from home for their new home. And that's what the virtual variety of auctions certainly does implore you to do. Get involved in this transparent transaction process. But at 1.210 here, I'll call this one through now. 12.10 once, twice. Third and final call now at 1.210. John Grimer's got the camera off there, which means he's really having a serious conversation here. Happy to... I'll take a 15, yes, absolutely, 12.15. Same courtesy back, Sam, but I'd suggest something stronger, like at least a 7 to call it 12.22. And 1.210, the bid now, 12.10 the call. 12.15, once again, $95,000 less than your neighbour. That's an awkward conversation. That's an awkward Christmas. If you snatch this for even $90,000 less than your neighbour, imagine you'd just sort of, it'd be awkward, but a great opportunity. Yeah, mate, for probably 2 or 3 years of awkwardness. Mate, I don't know what the hesitation's for. I admire your restraint. They must be a very disciplined person to hold back on a near identical floor plate that's $90,000 less with a 5 on top. Matt Langdon's just popped in there, of course, working all the rooms here, working with all the agents' bidders to ensure they're not left out in the cold. Get some certainty back in 2020. We're certainly here to help you. I'm just the man in the middle. I want to see everyone looked after here. Here's Matt Langdon. He's creeping into my ear. Give me a second. I'll have a quick chat. Matt Langdon. few parties there eagerly watching from home. Eagerly wondering what's going to happen. Of course, a very clear line in the sand. 1310 out the front there on the street side of the property. The lovely tranquility at the mid and the rear of the block as well. Certainly a preference in my eyes here. 1.3. 1285. All right, thank you so much there, Sam. 1285 the bid now, 1285 the call. Number two, let's not play around with these fives. Give us your best. Give us your best offer. This is right in the middle. You've got that tranquility. You're set aside from the street. 1.35. 1350. What do you say? Yes. 1320. Okay, stick with the fives. Fair enough. It may not scare him off, but it's worth a try. 1290 the call at 129. Okay, mate. Everyone's got their own strategy. I appreciate you having fun, though. And I'd be laughing as well if I was going to buy this property at 1290. Very happy bidder. You can see the smile on his face. Hopefully the other bidders can't see that, because Willie T, bid number two, is exceptionally happy, as you should be, to get this much home. No strata fees. So close to the best of Castle Hill. But at 1290, we'll call it through. Looks like he's done it at 1290 now. First call, second call, third and final call now. All finished, all silent. Right, Sam is still in conversation there. Let me have a quick chat to our... We're going to have just a pause here for about a minute to have a quick chat to our owner. Thanks so much. Bit of a sound issue there. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. All right, we are back in action. 1290. A lot of home here. Just checking we're at there. Sam Shamal, happy to call it 13 at 1305. Always good to roll over those round increments. All right. Feel like we've been here before, but that is all right, and I certainly appreciate the consideration going into this bidder's decision. 1295, the bid now, 1295 the call. I urge you, number two, to dig deep here. Call it 1313. Win the race. Get that beautiful alfresco area, the ducted aircon, the lovely familiar life, all yours. But you've got to fight for it. At 1295, don't just reach and breach the 1-3. Push beyond it. Show your confidence. Even 1303. At 1303 or 1308. All great opportunities here. Well, Sam, it looks like your bid has got it. I can't see. I can't even hear from number 2 here. I think they've given up here now, so I'll call it through. Is it 13-10 or 13-13? What would you like? A 1-3-1-3 there, Willie T? I'll put 3. The final call. Like a train master. he's leaving the station. It's his final call. I've had a few girlfriends tell me it was the final call over the years. That's a good thing, though. $1.3 million. We're not breaking up, Willie T. We're still continuing our relationship, I hope, here. You what? You heard it there. Matt Langdon has called this on the market. It is lit up green, which just is almost as green as that beautiful backyard there. $1.3 million on the market. We're selling away here today. Sam, don't let them miss out here now. First call at $1.3 million. Second chance now at 1-3. Third and final call now at $1.3 million. All finished, all silent. We are selling. We are selling. Hang on a second. What is that stress conversation? I've never seen a man so worried as I had. Just that empathy, that's a sympathy almost that he has for his bidder who's about to miss out on everything they've hoped for. Surely. 1-3-0-5. You heard it from number 2. They're out of money. 1.3 is all number 2 is going to spend. You could literally throw 1,000 on top and snatch it away from them. What do you say? Thanks for your patience, ladies and gents. Very pointy end of the auction here. I tell you what, you can see how much. 1,000. 1-3-0-1. Well, I mean, I have to sell it to you. Number 2 said it was his final call, so I don't think we'll hear from him again. So I'll sell it to you there at 1-3-0-1. First, what's the 1342? Was that 1342? 02. So optimistic here in this order. I did think you said 1342, but I'll take your 1,000 on top at 1302, which the next bid beckons at 1303. Sam, get them back in at 1303. You can see how much each and every one of the agents at Ray White Castle Hill live and breathe real estate. They love helping people get from where they are to where they want to be. It's an absolute delight for me to be the man in the middle here, of course, but at 1302, 1,000 on top. If you're in for 1301, I can't imagine the bank manager said, you've got 1.301 million loans I can give you. An obscure amount. I don't believe it for a second. If you're in for 1301, you're in for 1303. Jump on top, Sam. Don't let them miss out at 1302. Number 2 in the number 1 position now. First, second, third and final call. There's a wrestle for the phone. The auction back room is wow, someone has snatched the phone off in. They've taken it to another. It's an absolute wild ride, as always, that you can always expect with the Ray White Castle Hill auction. Wow, I haven't seen this one for a while, though. They've jumped off camera. They've gone into another negotiation room. Wowee. This is number 2, Willie T. Thanks for your patience there. You are in the number 1 position, but I'm not one to rush anyone and let them miss out because it looks like they're still having a conversation about where that next... And it's probably only going to be $1,000, Willie T. I can't imagine they'll come back with something strong like 2,000, 4,000 or 10,000. But they might. They could come back at 13.13. And certainly that would be a killer move right now. If you just joined us on Facebook or maybe on raywhitecastlehill.com.au, my name's James Curley, your auctioneer. Of course, I am standing here not just on behalf of the entirety of the sales team at Ray White Castle Hill, but Matt Langdon, John Grimer, the team working hard. Good $3,000 bid. Wow. Well, Willie T was out at, he was done at 1-3. 13.10 is what I want to hear. I need 13.10 here. Number 2, give us 13.10. End this. Bidder number 2, yes? Yes. 1306, sticking to the thousands. All right, so I love the dynamics here. So bidder number 2 has seen Sam's bidder work with the ones, and he's used that trick back on him. He said, take that, have a crack. At 1306, fair enough, and it may work. Sam, 13.13. He's done. Wow, savvy move from bidder number 2 with a $1,000 knockout blow. He's taking control of the home here now. First call, second call, third and final call at 1306. All finished, all silent. Matt just checking all the parties are out. Matt Langdon just checking one of the phone bidders there. Sorry, Phil. Okay, we've got someone just dialing in here. Sorry, number 2. I understand it is exceptionally stressful, but think about how life is going to be from this moment forward. In about 2 minutes' time, this home will be yours or someone else's. Not what we're going to do, but ideally yours. You can just enjoy that easy road to Christmas. Enjoy what no doubt is going to be a better half of 2020. Willie T, number 2 at 1306 now. Matt's on the phone. We have got someone, I believe they were locked out of their home at some point today. They've been let in to get their credentials and be able to bid here. So always exciting and never the same. Any auction that we conduct, there's always something interesting happening here. But there certainly hasn't been something like this. 32 Sherwin, A and B about to be sold. We've still got C. So if you've missed out on A and the B, C is going to come back on in just a moment. And hopefully we can sell that to you. Matt's having a conversation with another buyer here at 1306. Number 2, I've seen it happen before. Show some confidence. Bump it up to 1308. Chuck 2 on top, scare them away. Show your strength. Willie T, throw 2 on top, call it 1308. This bidder is thinking about placing a bid. Show your dominance. Give them a little, how's your father, and just chuck 2 on top. What do you say? 1308? Not compulsory, but certainly a great move. We're going to pause here just for a moment. We do have several parties still conversing, and it would be remiss of me to sell this under the hammer until those conversations are complete. We're back in about 30 seconds. Thanks so much. Family. That is great news. Absolutely, we are permission to sell there. That bidder is out. I think we've there we are. Great. Number 2, it looks like it's yours at 1306. If there are no better bids on behalf of Matt Langdon, the entirety of the team at Ray White Castle Hill, we sell to you number 2 at 1306. First, second, third and final call now. Or finished or silent. We are selling, and we are sold. Congratulations. Great bidding and buying there. Thank you for your spirit of bidding on B. Let's jump back into lot number, letter C, we should say, and see what we can do from there. What's the update? Thank you. I appreciate that. That thank you from our buyer. Thank you, Willie T. Congratulations to you and your partner there. We'll get that paperwork inked, and of course, see you on settlement. Let's jump back into C. All right, 3 lots, 2 of them sold, all in the 1-3s. Who wants to, where do we get to? 1-2-20, a little bit light on there. Of course, plenty of parties who couldn't make it here this evening due to finance, etc. They'll jump on this Monday morning. I'm very confident of the fact, and so is our vendor. So we're not selling at $1.22 million. At 122, we've got a little bit of work to be done here. But Sam, back on the phone to another bidder here, hoping to secure the home. Who wants to bump me forward? Daniel Lamb is still in the room there, which is good. We've got a few other bidders and buyers. We've got a lovely couple sort of having a snack there and watching along as well. It's a great environment in the auction room. Absolutely, I love every second of it. But what have we got numbers wise here? We're down to about 28. About 28 parties for the final lot. I'm pretty sure it is. Just checking the bidders record there, David. Just getting that bidders record up. Just get that confirmation from Phil Achille. We have been jumping between the properties here, but I'm pretty sure it was with you there at 1220. Yes, it is. Thank you. Very quick there. Beautiful stuff. All right. Great stuff. All right, beautiful stuff. 1220 there with you, Sam Shamal. Happy to take a 10 on top if you like, or maybe a 30. Let's unlock around here, of course, both near identical Torrens Idle homes selling in the 1-3s. And, of course, at 1220, we know we're certainly not going to be selling here. But the good news is, Sam, the highest bidder gets the exclusive right to negotiate. As this is our final property, we turn off the lights. Who knows what you'll buy it for? So I'd suggest, if you are still registered, if you're speaking to one of the bidding concierges, the talented real estate practitioners who we call our friends and team at Ray White Castle Hill, throw in a bid right now here. Otherwise, we negotiate exclusively with Sam, and we tell you via social media or maybe a phone call this evening what it sold for. Who wants to jump on top? I don't believe it. At 1220, I'll call it through. At $1,220,000, first call, second call, third and final call at $1,220,000, all finished, all silent. Okay, a couple of parties here just giving me that signal to give me a second. Let's have a conversation here. Of course, certainly not selling, I'd imagine, at 1220, especially when the near identical homes, all 4, 3, 2, sort of set up there. Who wants to take me in and around that 1250 mark? Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I'm not a valuer, but if two near identical homes sold within minutes of this one in the 1-3s, we're not going to be selling at 1220. So we're going to need an increase. We're going to need some work here. I certainly would love to work with you to secure this home, but we need a serious bid here. I'd suggest 1.3, and we can go from there. Some great properties as well. Have a look. Have a little play around raywhitecastlehill.com.au. Of course, if you are buying and you've missed out today, maybe you're just seeing how the auction process works, you probably get a bit of an idea of the dynamics of auctions. There's games, there's tricks, there's things, but the only one that works is being the last bidder. You saw how Willie T operated. He's stuck there, he's consistent, and he 1240 the bid there at 1240 the call. A little bit of work to be done here. I'm happy to work with each and every party at 1240. Daniel Larvis is speaking with someone there. We've got all our parties there. Carl Anthony having a chat as well. All right, at 1240, who wants to bump us forward? Happy to take a 20 on top and call it 1260. At 1240, though, a little bit lighter, a little bit undercooked there, of course, here at 1240. And once again, being very vanilla in my language. As the last property, this is the one, if you've missed out, this is the chance to push. Towards the rear, of course, beautiful tranquility. A great opportunity for you and your family, but we're not selling at 1240. We are going to negotiate with Sam's bidder exclusively, and we'll tell you what it sold for. So, not how I like to do things. Certainly not the ideal outcome that Matt Langdon or our owner was looking for. We'd rather see your cards, but if you hide them, we reward those who are transparent and communicative with us, and we negotiate exclusively with Sam Shamal. I'll give you one last minute to really see where you see value. Sam. Okay, we're going to take a minute break here. We'll come back and hopefully have some news. Thanks so much. Ladies and gents, thanks for your patience. A little bit of back and forth thing to be done. Once again, a bit of work to be done here. Certainly not selling at 1240. Near identical floor plate, of course. Once again, recapping what we bid to buy here today. The double lock-up garage, that beautiful kitchen, the ducted air conditioning, the premium carpet underlay, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. No lineups in the morning, and of course, 2-car accommodation to cut down on those pesky car wash costs, of course. But the location, an absolute cracker here. It is C of 32 in Sherwin Avenue in Castle Hill that we sell away here. We are going back and forth between our buyers and our seller and seeing what we can do. We'll be back with a result within about 5 minutes' time. So if you do need to take a toilet break, maybe put the kettle on, or grab yourself a celebratory beverage for those parties no longer bidding. We look forward to seeing you back here in about 5 minutes' time. Yes. Okay, let's have a chat. Thanks so much. Back in a minute. Well, ladies and gents, no surprises here. Of course, the first two lots selling well into the 1-3. So we are going to utilise our one only right to a vendor bid here on this lot and call it 1275. The vendor bid here with us, with the owners at 1275. Of course, here at 1.275. Anything above accepted, nothing below. Of course, certain levels of expectations set with our owners due to that interest that couldn't get their finance sorted and will happily jump on this conditionally come Monday morning. But if you are, well, set to purchase, if you've got the deposit, if you've got the loan, let's be honest, money's never been cheaper. This is your chance to jump on top of a huge opportunities. Your neighbours have paid in the 3s. Happy to take a 10 on top and call it 1285. I'll see what I can do for you. But certainly that level of expectation firm in our owner's mind with what they can do post, having chat those parties with conditional interest. And of course, this will be sold above this level Monday morning, but certainly a chance to tie it up right now. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes, have a chat to the agents. I know there's a few bidders waiting online there to pounce on this opportunity here, but at 1275, looking for something in excess of this, happy to talk to 1285. Have a chat to your partner, have a chat to your Ray White, Castle Hill bidding correspondent, and see what we can do. Back in 2 minutes. All right, ladies and gents, at 1275, certainly a line in the sand of expectation there. I'll give you 3 chances for anything above. Otherwise, we will be moving forward with the second phase of the auction process here. First call, second call, third and final call now, or finished or silent. Or I'm going to pass this property in there at $1.275 million. At 1275 is where we set this property aside. Continue those discussions. Of course, auction conditions do prevail till midnight this evening. 1306, 1310 is what the neighbours paid for a near identical proposition. So if there's a little bit more money in the piggy bank, I suggest you have a conversation with Matt Langdon, always a gentleman in these stressful scenarios, and he will help you get to the finish line, but certainly, hopefully, before midnight. Otherwise, those conditional parties will jump on this Monday morning. My name's James Curley, your auctioneer. Thanks for being part of another Ray White Castle Hill online auction. Appreciate your 84 minutes. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much.